When you give Bombas this holiday, you're giving more comfort because their socks, underwear, t-shirts, and slippers are made with such absurdly soft materials, and more good because for every item you purchase, they donate another to someone who needs it. Socks, underwear, and t-shirts are the 3 most requested items in homeless shelters. When you buy yours from Bombas, you're also donating essential items to those who need them. 1 purchased equals 1 donated. Bombas doesn't just do good, they feel good. They have breathable yet supportive underwear, Sherpa-lined slippers, which I own and are amazing, and ultra plush socks made from materials like merino wool and cashmere to keep your toesies all toasty all season. Bombas has beautifully designed, ready-to-go gift boxes filled with high-quality basics everyone hopes to get. They're the perfect holiday gift, but if your giftee doesn't absolutely love them, they're covered with a 100% happiness guarantee. I love Bombas socks. I love their slippers. Like I said, I wear them indoors, outdoors. I wear them all the time. If you're interested, go to bombas.com/TMGW and use code TMGW for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/TMGW and use code TMGW at checkout. This might get weird.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Well, then cheers, Grace Helbig.
Cheers, Mamrie Hart.
Oh, man. Okay, we're about to... I always send Chip a text when he's home to be like, we're about to start recording, so don't come back here in your underwear.
Yeah.
You know, like
don't
King
freak
Kongin.
us out.
King Kongin. And he was just playing disc golf, and I just got hot news.
Oh, okay.
About to wrap up the best round of the year.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
Wow, on Thanksgiving week?
It's a miracle.
Good for Chip.
It's a turkey miracle.
Wow, speaking of miracles, look at us back in this spot.
Woo! Grace,
Yeah.
I know that we are in a hovel. And I know
it's
that...
comforting.
I know, right? It is a little bit.
There's something that I was just like, this is cozy.
Yeah.
This is cozy. I feel good. I feel safe.
I think so too. Maybe it's because like behind the camera, there's so much shit stacked up that like it's getting smaller. We're slowly but surely getting buried alive.
I feel, like I'm behind a barrier. Like you're prepping for the apocalypse and like no zombies are getting in here.
Really?
We got quite a wall of plastic storage containers.
Okay, here's the deal. We need to, I feel like we're due for a storage container upgrade in size.
Yeah, like a bigger size storage container.
Either that or I feel like we're due for me to actually get rid of some stuff.
Who's
to say?
Someone made a point in a vlog that I was watching, not someone I was talking to because I haven't talked to people in a long time, that California homes don't have basements.
Yes.
So the storage situation, because that's what I feel. We have a garage now, which is amazing, but it's just full of shit. It's just full of shit now.
No, totally. There are no basements here. And you really that's where you can go to put the gross stuff.
Right. And the stuff that like you're okay if the ghosts get into it and you don't want to walk downstairs.
You got ghosts in your basement?
That's my only association with basements.
Really?
Is when I was younger, we lived in a house that had a basement and it was the creepiest thing ever. And I never wanted to go down there.
Do you think... Well, basements are, I think, inherently creepier than attics. Although I would associate attics with more ghosts.
Yeah, they rise.
Yeah, the spirits rise.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever you're going to come around a ghost, a ghost. Say it like that.
Like a little kid.
When you're going to have a ghost, that's attic time.
Yeah.
Or like a little haunted doll or something.
Yes.
You know, but, because you got like a breeze that you can see through a dress and be like, ghost.
Yeah.
But then the basement is for more of a ghoul.
A ghoul. Yeah, there you go.
I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. That there's much more like translucency happening in the attic.
Yes, there's more breeze.
And the basement's opaque.
Yeah.
Like there's, that's where like bodies get. I just imagine. I don't know why it's in. I feel like this is in some like children's horror book of like someone getting brick and mortared like into a wall.
Whoa.
Do you the other like children's horror book image I have is that one story of the girl who had like a ribbon around her neck.
This has come up
so many times.
2 other times in my life in the last like 3 weeks.
I mean, I feel like we've talked about this on the podcast before.
No, but someone mentioned it in like a social setting. They were like, "Oh, it's like the ribbon around the neck girl," and I was like, "What is happening?"
Why would we be exposed to that when we were younger?
Okay, there was that book that had that face on the front and maybe a tree. And I remember, I think Chip and I were talking about this because we were talking about Goosebumps. Mm-hmm. And he was like, some of that stuff was legit scary and I shouldn't have been reading it.
Yeah, I barely tolerated Goosebumps. I could not handle Fear Street.
We didn't even get Fear Street.
Fear Street was like the next level up. Like if you got Goosebumps and you're okay with that, like Fear Street is like, but it's also where they introduce, from what I remember, like a lot of stories that were like teens on dates. And so it was like a romance novel for like kids, sort of, but then like
so you were getting
scary things happen.
You were getting through the scary stuff just so you could read about the date stuff.
Yeah, I just want to read like how they got up to her bedroom and mom let him go up too.
Okay, two things. One, it might have been Jacqueline that was scared of Goosebumps, so I'm going to retract that so I don't have Chip be like, I wasn't scared of Goosebumps. And two, I would always feel the same way about like scary movies where I'm like, okay, I just want to see the couple camping out and starting to fool around. Can we pause it before Jason cuts her in half?
That's my improv group back in New York used to do a show where we would watch the start of porn, the scripted stuff, and then we would pause it and then act out the scene as if it was just like really.
I love that.
But we'd all dress like porn stars too. So it was like an excuse for everyone to dress up with like tight clothes and like terrible makeup.
Oh my God. Wait, speaking of old comedy stuff and that.
Yeah.
This came up the other day. And I was thinking about that video you and I made.
Okay.
For like, I don't even know where we put it because it's not on the internet. I think we might have put it on like ucbcomedy.com, which is now defunct.
Okay. What is it?
We did a 1-900 number like parody called 1-900 Mundames.
Yes.
That was if you like the opposite of like a sex line. It's like if you crave being in a boring, monotonous relationship, like call 1-900 Mundames. And it was just like you on the toilet being like, you gave the waitress a weird look. And me like, like being mad how they did the dishes. And it was us being mundane.
I remember that was like the era where everyone was trying to film sketches and get them featured on College Humor.
There we go.
Everyone was like, please get my sketch up on College Humor, then I'll make it.
If anyone, like you guys are probably more savvy with the internet than we are.
Likely.
If you can find Mamrie and Grace in Mundames, I will give you a prize.
Have you? I mean, I feel like someone just Googled it and it's like, there it is.
No. I remember looking it up back in the day.
Oh, man. Okay.
I think it's on a website that like no longer exists.
Probably.
And I'm pretty sure it's UCB, but like I would kill to watch it right now.
Wow.
Sketches. Yeah. Remember sketches? You know what's funny on Tyler and Corey's podcast? What?
Tyler, skits. They say skits, and every time Corey corrects him and says Mamrie would correct you and say it's called a sketch. And it's a running bit on their podcast to this day.
I love it. I love that Corey has my back and that Tyler refuses to change. Absolutely love them.
What have you been up to?
Girl, everything and nothing all at once.
I know. I can't remember what happened yesterday, but you were working on your cookbook.
Yes, I will say we did 4 days of shooting the cookbook, which is like half of the cookbook.
Wow.
But it's also, I don't understand how people get these things done.
Yeah.
Like it was a crew, like, okay, 2 food stylists. That like didn't stop moving, and I was like, "Is there that?" And I styled all the cocktails.
Yeah.
So they just had the food. 2 food stylists, a lighting person, a DP, and a still photographer, Claire, a person just on set to help, like literally like steaming curtains. Like, and then we graciously had like 2 guys who just like volunteered to PA. I was running like a crew of like 9.
I saw the group photo. It's like, whoa, this is a group effort.
Yeah, well, in the cookbook, like I want it to be very camp and silly. So like we're always using like if a hand comes in, there's like a glove that matches the set, or there's like a really ridiculous manicure.
It's great,
And so we had these red fringe like elbow length gloves that everyone loved, and they were like, these are so great, these are so silly. So I got a pair of gloves for everyone so we could do it again. But it was a lot of work, and I'm so excited about it.
The photos that you sent me that the public has not seen yet.
In your face, real friends.
I was like, holy shit. I mean, not that I didn't expect it to be awesome, but I guess I don't know what goes into food photography. And they looked so, and plus I've only been eating, certain foods. So it's like, yes, that one's better than the last. Oh my God, this looks
Hell
so
yeah.
good.
I want it to be food pornography, and it's like little worlds. And it's fun now because in a selfish way, now I look at cookbooks and I'm like, really, really phoned it in. You guys really?
You can tell the difference now.
Because we're creating like little worlds and sets and it feels really nice. Yeah. And so anyway, it's a lot of work. I'm exhausted. I was getting up at like 6:30 every morning, which I don't do.
Yeah. You're like, it's like being back on set, literally.
Truly, I was doing the drive like across because I had to drive an hour and 15 minutes every morning just because of traffic to Claire's house, which we shot the whole thing in like her garage. That's how amazing she is.
Amazing.
It's like these pictures are going to look insane. And then it's like, oh yeah, we shot
they're in a garage.
Like her 3-year-old is probably behind her right now tugging. She doesn't have a 3-year-old. She has like a 6-year-old. But I felt like back on set. I was like, should I be vlogging right now? What's happening?
I know. I almost texted you when you were sending me photos being like, are you getting BTS footage for when you want to promote this and you can show all this BTS stuff? Are you doing TikToks?
I'm getting back into it. I forget, but it's also a double-edged sword because when we were going to set, we were getting hair and makeup, but I'm getting up early and just continuing to look like a slug.
Yeah.
So the BTS is tougher, but I'm very proud of it.
Yay.
I want to show everything and I can't, which feels very much like hashtag secret project.
Yes.
Like, because everything we've been doing, I mean, there's scripts and things around the place, but like we pretty much live in real time with talking to our audience. Yeah. So this feels very much like, oh God, I got a shiny thing and I can't show anybody.
Yeah. That's so exciting though. I
love it.
Oh, I can't wait for people to see it.
I love it.
Are you struggling to save money every month? Well, with Rocket Money, you can quickly identify all of those sneaky subscriptions that keep charging you month after month and cancel any that you no longer use. It's such an easy way to start saving money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. With Rocket Money, you can easily cancel the ones that you don't want with just the press of a button. No more long hold times or annoying emails with customer service. Rocket Money does all the work for you. And with Rocket Money can even negotiate to lower your bills for you by up to 20%. All you have to do is take a picture of your bill and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. They also monitor all of your expenses all in one place. They can recommend custom budgets based on your past spending, and they'll even send you notifications when you've reached your spending limits. With over 5 million users and counting, Rocket Money has helped save its customers an average of $720 a year and $1 billion in total savings so far. So stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/TMGW. Again, that's rocketmoney.com/TMGW, rocketmoney.com/TMGW.
This Might Get Weird is sponsored by BetterHelp. You guys, the holidays are coming up and they can not only be really stressful because you have so much to do, but they can also be a little sad times for folks, okay? The holidays aren't bright and cheery for everyone, but there are ways that you can help, okay? One of them is adding something new and positive to your life to counteract some of those feelings, like therapy. Yeah, guys, therapy can be a bright spot amid all the stress and the change, and something to look forward to make you feel grounded and to give you the tools to manage everything going on. Plus, it's a really great thing to have in your tool belt when you start the new year. And if you're thinking about trying therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule, because Lord knows you're going to be running all over the place, shopping or going to another Christmas party you don't feel like going to. All you got to do to get started is you fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed, yes, that's very important, a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge, okay? Therapy it's like dating. You might not click with everybody, but don't worry, with BetterHelp, you can switch therapists if you aren't feeling it. It's a wonderful way to learn positive coping skills and how to set boundaries. It empowers you to be the best version of yourself, and it isn't just for those who've experienced major trauma, you guys. Therapy is for everyone. So find your bright spot this season with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/TMGW today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TMGW. So that was really fun, and that took up a big chunk. But then, I kept going.
Yeah.
I went to wrestling on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. I was texting you, and then you were like texting me back and then being like, I'm also, by the way, out at a wrestling event. I was like, oh, right. I have forgotten the way people do go out in the world.
Yeah.
It's like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm like, have you heard blah, 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 blah?
She's like, hot goss. And then meanwhile, I'm like at a wrestling match being like, pardon me, boys, there's hot goss. I was like, I literally need to catch up with you right now.
Yeah, how was it?
It was so fun. It was AEW, which I don't know if you've been to one yet.
I have not, but the guy Dax that you were going for, I have met at a hibachi dinner, a simple hibachi dinner in Mamrie's backyard one evening. And he couldn't be nicer, and his family couldn't be lovelier.
Well, you know where we originally met him?
Japan, right?
No.
Oh, no,
when
I don't know.
When this podcast was a web series, and you and I went to Wrestlemania, and we did the Hall of Fame red carpet, and no one would talk to us.
Yes.
It was Dax and Maria who came up, and he was like, my wife is a fan of you guys.
He saved us.
Yeah, and so from then we kept in touch, and he lives in Asheville.
Right.
So what's crazy though is, oh man, I'm trying to think of all the wrestlers. We're there.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. I forgot like how fantastic it is.
Wrestling is camp, and I forget.
Yeah, and just like the walkout songs and everything, the environment.
Oh, I'm obsessed with it. Even just from your stories, I was like, man, that looks so fun. I forgot how fun wrestling is, because it's like everyone is playing a character. The audience included is playing characters of like booing and hooraying all the different people.
Greatest. But so we had our two friends with us who had never been to a professional wrestling thing at all.
That's overstimulating for a first time.
It's a lot. Like one of them was like familiar with it, but are we recording? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a red dot.
Sorry, we got a new ring light. I couldn't see past it.
I was like, oh my God.
Oh no.
Please.
But so we were filling them in. And what's crazy, Grace, is that I realized we knew 3 wrestlers and 3 different matches from 3 different contexts.
Wow.
And I realized how crazy I started to sound, because obviously Dax got us the seats. So I was like, oh, there's our friend Dax. We met them when we went to WrestleMania, but he lives in Asheville. So now I hang out with him when I go to North Carolina.
Yeah.
And then another person pops up and I'm like, oh, that's John Moxley. He's a wrestler. We're friends with his wife, Renee, who actually is backstage. I've been to his house in Vegas.
And Renee was there.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun.
So I was like, I've been to his house in Vegas and hung out with them before. And
he's
as does Grace.
Amazing bulldog.
And then the next person, like the main event, I was like, I actually met him one night in Tokyo. We all went drinking till 7 a.m. Now he's the biggest name in AEW. Like, and they were like, "Wow, you're real." I was like, I haven't been to one of these in like 4 years, and the fact that I like personally know 3 people here, it's crazy.
There were a few years there that we really got into wrestling, and we were forcing ourselves through the door of wrestling. To the point
we were.
I was having fantasies about being a wrestler that was not good at what they were doing, and that came out hungover, and that was the whole shtick.
I mean, we went to the training facility in Florida
to speak to them about what? I don't know. It was us and Benny Fine. It's us and Benny Fine being like, let's talk to these athletes about what they can do better.
To this day, no idea what we even said.
I have no idea. They wanted us to talk about brand building for them or something along those lines.
I remember it was about like your social media and building up social media. And I remember we were like, well, you just gotta really did you hit your head?
My headphones on it.
We were like, you really gotta just be authentic and present yourself, whatever. But don't you remember there was like the Velveteen, what's his face? The Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
Who kept speaking up and being like, to the people who worked at WWE, to be like, But everything they're telling us to do, you guys tell us not to do because we need to stay in character online.
Yes, we started.
And we were like, oh.
There was like a mutiny.
There's a mutiny.
Brewing, and we were just sitting on 2 folding chairs in the middle of their wrestling arena. Just being like, and also
like
we did not follow our own advice at the time. We were uploading with no strategy, no plan, we were not following any of the established rules.
No, but I just remember us ping-ponging our eyes back and forth as these wrestlers were like, this doesn't make sense, though.
Yeah.
Why don't you let us be ourselves? And you've got them telling us. We're just like, get me out of here. I'm about to be body slammed.
Lift him up. Lift him up.
But it was a really good time, and it made me be like, oh, I remember why I love this, except for one match that got really bloody.
Ooh.
A guy was stapling his own head.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's okay.
There was like barbed wire.
I'm okay without that. I know that's like old school stuff, but that's not my jam.
But apparently Chip said even online and on Reddit and stuff, people were like, we can't allow this wrestling to get this crazy, guys. There are kids in the audience.
Yeah.
This isn't like a weird bar at a like a weird match at a bar that's like all adults. But I had a good time. It was fun.
Oh, good.
It was wonderful. We did the pro move of like ordering ramen when we left so that it was delivered and hot when we got home.
That's such a great move. I love doing that.
Oh man. Okay.
I have a question.
Oh girl, lay it on me.
General question for you and for the audience.
Okay.
This came up for me this last week. I went to Target. How many things are too many things for you to go to self-checkout with? Because I had like an absolutely full cart. And I just instinctually went to self-checkout and started checking myself out. And only halfway through my doing, I looked around being like, does this look insane?
I feel like it's more of an express.
Right. But it's also like to be fair, for full context, there were only 2 cashiers open and their lines were super backed up. And they didn't seem like the speed at which things were flowing there was anywhere faster than what I would do on my own.
You knew you'd be quicker.
Quicker, or at least the same speed, and I'm just hanging out by myself the whole time, not making small talk with like a 17-year-old who hates being there.
True. I mean, they don't post that there is an amount that's too much.
Right.
On a personal note, I really hate self-checkout.
See, we're different. I'm now so used to self-checkout that it's like I didn't even realize how much was in my cart when I went there. I was like, I'll just do self-checkout. It's open and there's like no one. Because it was also like a barren wasteland. There was like no one in self-checkout.
Oh, yeah, then go for it. Then fuck them. But I will say, okay, I'm going to retract what I said.
Yeah.
I like self-checkout at like a CVS
Yes.
or like, like a Target, etc.
Yeah.
I don't like self-checkout at the grocery store because you have to look up the produce and you can't buy alcohol.
Right. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the tough thing too, is that if you get clothes that have a little security tag on it, then you can't do that at self-checkout.
That's true.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, okay. I have been tempted.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. I have been tempted at self-checkout when I look up my little produce guy.
Yeah.
To say it's not organic.
Damn.
Because it's a little cheaper.
And like
I'm not saying I've never done that except for one navel orange last week.
I think about it every time though.
Okay. Yeah,
when
me
they're
too.
like, how many bananas? And I'm like, what if I just said one?
What if you don't know?
Yeah. What if I don't know? What if I accidentally slip between 5 and 1 and now it's a 1?
Do you need to know how many bags I took?
Right? Because it's better for the environment. I should not be taking any of these bags.
True.
First of all.
True. I mean, I ebb and flow. Sometimes I'm really on top of my bringing my bags to the store.
I forget every time. Every single time.
Here's what you got to do.
Put them in my car.
And this is, yes. And also this is a tip I've never taken.
Okay.
Or done.
This is what we're good at. Giving advice that we don't take.
That we just thought of and have never actually applied to our own lives. Is what you need to do is you need to make it a habit to go, after I unload my groceries onto the counter, before I even put them in the fridge, I put the bags back in the car.
Yeah.
It's not having them in the car. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You're always proud of yourself when you remember it. Like preparing your coffee maker the night before.
Yeah,
it's a proud moment the next morning when you just hit a button.
Love it.
But what you got to do is we got to get into the habit of going, everything on the counter, these in the car. These in the car.
You're watching Mamrie create a musical mnemonic device for herself.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's my shopping habits could be better, but yeah, because I got into holiday shopping.
Well, okay, I read your blog post and I wanted to chat, baby.
Oh, our Christmas tree is up. The decorations are on. We have not abided by any, I don't know if there are rules of the holidays. Like, does it go up after Thanksgiving? We just got excited and put it up. Because we're also making ourselves a ton of Thanksgiving food this year. Because
we have so much to discuss.
I know. I want to hear about your Thanksgiving because we're staying home because I'm being a little girl in a bubble because my last round of chemo is happening a week from tomorrow.
Can you guys believe that?
A week from when this comes out. That is crazy.
It's insane. Like, we obviously chat for a while before we start recording.
Yeah.
Like, the 6th round, dude.
6 rounds, and then I'm feeling this well. This round is blowing my mind.
Blessings.
I know. I'm like, not to be cliche, but like I'm full of fucking gratitude right now. And also it's the holiday season. So I feel like this, like, oh my God, it's connecting for me this year that this is joyful. This stuff. It's
not just like this corny stuff. It's like, I'm so grateful.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's also because we usually go home for the holidays. So I'm like, what's the point in decorating? Like, we're going to be leaving
true.
during the actual holidays, then we come home, we have to just put it away.
Yeah.
So, but this year, and you know, Elliot is a Christmas boy and loves the holiday. And so, yeah, we've indulged a little bit this year, got some decorations, and are now like setting it all up so that like when we make Thanksgiving food, it is like all cozy and sweet.
That's
and also,
cute.
yeah, I'm getting like a surgery in mid-December. So I'm going to be like recovering from surgery. So it's like, oh, I'm going to be recovering in a sweet little house that's all decorated for Christmas. That's not bad.
Listen, there's no lighting that's more fun to watch movies to than like the light of a Christmas tree.
And also that is so freaking cozy and like just safe feeling. And then we have the whatchamacallit lights that change colors.
Right.
And so Elliot's been putting them to Christmas colors.
Oh shit.
And like when you're high and those Christmas colors are on and the Christmas tree is on, it's just like literally just screaming in my head that I'm just like, this is so nice.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you go like a traditional color Christmas tree?
Christmas tree? No. Searched artificial Christmas tree with lights on Amazon. One of the first ones that came up that was a decent price and not exorbitant.
Well, do you still have gritty?
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Are you going to go in like your office or something?
I want to put it in my office. My office right now is overloaded with shit.
Yeah.
So I have to figure that out.
Okay, all right. I understand. Gritty is a back room.
Well, we had to change the spot of our Christmas tree because we haven't put it up when we have this couch that we got a couple years ago that takes up the majority of our living room now.
I mean, same. I got a cruise ship in there.
Yeah. So now we've had to change the location of where the Christmas tree would have gone. And it's honestly in a better spot. So it worked out.
If you guys listening don't know what I'm talking about, is a couple years ago, I got Grace and Elliot from Chip and I an orange Christmas tree and then made like eyes and a hat and stuff. So it looks like Gritty.
It's perfect. It's all been preserved in a box. The box is just in a... Oh, we do have a crawl space. I forgot that we have a crawl space.
You lucky girl. No, I love that. I just have like a little short pink Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's very you.
I've talked about it on here before that I got into like the ornaments of it all, and all the ornaments are like the beautiful like glass hand blown, but like fun and funky.
See, I'd be afraid of breaking them.
Well, I have a special little box. You know what box it is? Former sponsor Brooklyn and.
How nice. Upcycle.
It's a perfect, very, the boxes that like you got the little hinge that goes in and it just feels right.
It's a nice, yeah.
It's snug. So I'm going to bust those out, but I'm trying to think about like what's been up the last year that like what ornaments to get to signify what like the last year has been like. You know what I mean? Like who knows?
Put a cancer one on it.
Jesus Christ.
I'll get you some ornaments. I got time. I'll do some research.
Maybe I'll just get a boob. I'll get a boob in your honor. A boobie in your honor.
It's officially time to kickstart your holiday shopping, but there's no cause for panic. Uncommon Goods is here to make your holiday shopping stress-free by scouring the globe for the most remarkable and truly unique gifts for everyone on your list. Whether you're shopping for mom, dad, teenagers, in-laws, or your best friends, Uncommon Goods knows exactly what they want. A few of the things that I've found on Uncommon Goods in the past. One, I found a candle that was scented like, quote, New Jersey, and I gave that to my family for Christmas because they live, guess what? In New Jersey. I also have this incredible candy dish that's shaped like a plastic bag that's open, but it's made out of glass, and it's so cute. And you know what? A very uncommon good. When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. These fine products are often made in small batches, so shop now before they sell out this holiday season. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the U.S. They have the most meaningful, out of the ordinary gifts anywhere, from art and jewelry to kitchen, home, and bar. Uncommon Goods has something for everyone, not the same lackluster gifts that you find just anywhere. And let's talk about virtual classes. Uncommon Goods has more than virtual classes. There are unexpected opportunities to have fun and connect in new ways, like tarot card readings, romantic map making, cooking and mixology classes, and more. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $2.5 million to date. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/weird. That's uncommongoods.com/weird for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary.
I love getting dressed up and going to holiday parties this time of year, but you know what I don't love? I don't love the fact that I slide myself into some crazy shapewear and feel like I am a tube of sausage for hours on end. Why can't they make shapewear be actually comfortable? Oh, well, guess what? They can. And who does it? It's Honey Love. When it comes to shapewear, Honey Love's best-selling Superpower short is the go-to. It has targeted compression technology that distinguishes between areas where you want more support and areas where you need less compression. Plus, their signature X targets and sculpts your midsection without squeezing out your natural curves. Guys, there's nothing worse than putting on shapewear and you're like, oh, cool. You just got rid of all the curvy parts I really like, and instead you added a new set of boobs underneath my armpits. Appreciate that so much. The best part about their shapewear, too, is that it won't ever roll up or down thanks to flexible boning hidden in the side seams. You've been there. You've got a little dress on, you've got a little shapewear shorts underneath, and then you just feel it start to roll up before you are wearing little booty shorts and you've got two little rings around your butt. Well, Honey Love is just as easy to put on as it is to take off. Shapewear shouldn't be hard. Their products make you look good and feel good. Give the gift of comfort this holiday season, whether you're attending a wedding, hosting a big Thanksgiving dinner, or simply seeking that everyday boost of confidence. Honey Love is the perfect +1. So treat yourself to the best bras and shapewear on the market and save up to 60% off site-wide at honeylove.com/TMGW this month only. Inventory is limited and the sale ends soon, so do not miss their best deals of the year. After you purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. So please, we would love it if you support our show and tell them that we're the ones that sent you. It's time to ditch the underwire for good, thanks to Honey Love. Oh, but okay, Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Because we gotta go by the chronological. First of all, Larry's first Thanksgiving with us.
Oh my God, how cute.
Because I realized we were in Georgia at Chip's family, almost seeing a wild hog a year ago. Yeah. And it was at the house that I got an email or a text from the rescue being like, would you like to Zoom with the foster this weekend? So I remember going to Chip and being like, I know you're surrounded by family and this isn't the right time, but like we need to make a decision if we're actually serious about this dog or not. Yeah, it'll be like,
oh my God, I can't believe it's been that long.
Larry.
That's wild. How fun.
He's a different dog.
Are you going to do anything to celebrate Larry
well,
on this
Chip's
holiday?
talking about the day we got him. He's now referring to it as his birthday.
Yeah.
And so, but Chip will be on the road. So I guess I won't get to partake in the party.
Damn.
I know.
There'll be more.
But so it'll be his first Thanksgiving. Beans will be there, and then Jacqueline is bringing her dog.
Nice.
Did I get them all turkey costumes?
Oh my God.
I absolutely did. Did I try on Beans and Larry's a couple mornings ago? Chip was still in bed, and I said, presenting the 2023 Pardon Turkey Parade, and then they like waddled in.
Oh my God.
So there's going to be a lot of social media of little turkeys running around our Palm Springs house.
Practice their routine.
Oh yeah. I was like, okay, Winnie can dance a little bit.
Yeah.
We got both these guys high-fiving turkeys.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I'm really excited to like settle in. I'm also thinking, because I've never done this before, is doing a round tomorrow to see if there's big sale like Home Good, TJ Maxx, whatever. I'm thinking of doing a tablescape.
Ooh, I fully support.
I knew you would.
I am in my decor, holiday decor era, and I would love nothing more than to see what the tablescape looks like. Especially after watching the docs on the competitions,
I knew that's why you would be supportive. So I'm thinking of, because, I'm always just, my family is very casual with Thanksgiving. I mean, like, it's the biggest holiday, but like you go, you make your plate, and then you sit down wherever you can find, and then
it's more about making sure everyone's fed.
Exactly. This one, since it's contains, 9 people, 7 people. I don't even know how many people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 people.
Okay.
7 to 8, depending if there's another drop in.
Yeah.
I feel like we can be at the table. There could be candles, some flowers.
Such a mood down there in the highball house now.
That's what I'm thinking. And it gets dark so early that even if we eat at like 2:30, it's going to be sunset.
That's true. Absolutely true. I think that's fantastic.
I mean,
what are you looking for? Like a table runner, some candles, some maybe, I don't know, a pine cone or something.
Pine cone. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe like some florals, a table runner. Yeah, like maybe
you've been doing this for your book all week. You're in that mode.
Truly, I was there. I was at Claire's because we bought so much stuff, but also like I got a lot of slide into DM stuff gifted because that shit's expensive. Where I'm like, you're gonna get beautiful photos and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and I wanted to be like, can I please take the silver platter?
Yeah,
for my Brussels sprouts, but I just needed to leave everything there. You know what I mean? But so that's my
very fun. What are you making?
Oh, girl, I will tell you this, and I think you'll be proud of me.
Okay,
I'm learning how to delegate.
Nice. That'll make it a better situation for everyone, probably.
I know. I like to be like, and presenting. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, you just went through how you're presenting the dogs.
So, okay, well, Melissa, a friend of mine, is bringing a turkey, but guess what she got?
What?
She got the Popeyes turkey.
What?
It's already seasoned and brined, and all you have to do is bake it.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that because we're shying away from like the turkey, but trying to figure out a protein situation.
So it did that. Chip, there's a barbecue place here that's iconic, Bloodso.
Yeah.
He hosts the Great American Barbecue Showdown on Netflix, which we both love. Mm-hmm. So Chip knows him from Bar Rescue, and he has a place here. So he got like a ham there, a couple pies, some like already made gravy for the turkey.
Amazing.
And then like Jacqueline's doing mac and cheese, some type of kale salad. I'm doing green bean casserole, maybe broccoli casserole. My friend Brendan is making homemade Parker House rolls. And then he came to wrestling, and I was like, hey, bread man, you want to be in charge of stuffing? He was like,
instead of Brendan?
Oh,
bread man?
Wow, that's good.
That's what I thought you were doing.
No, I wasn't even being clever. I wasn't even. So I was like, hey, if you're so savvy with the bread, what about stuffing? He was like, I'll do my meatball stuffing. And then we've got like some other thing. We got a carrot cake we're picking up.
Oh,
so
amazing.
It's covered. It's good. We're
Flavors.
doing a low country broil the night before.
Nice. And so it's going to be a feast.
It's great. And then Melissa. Oh, hi, Larry. Oh, Larry David is home.
Producer.
Hi, Larry.
Our producer's here. Larry just literally 2 paws up, opened the door. Larry.
He was playing disc golf, so I guess he just got home. Okay, so, and then Melissa's specialty is that she makes quiches with the leftovers the next day.
Oh my God, that's going to be so good.
Larry.
Hi, Larry. Are we doing okay, Larry?
We were just talking about you stinker.
Oh my gosh. A year ago, you were just an email.
Just an email with a possible Zoom.
Oh.
So anyway, okay, so you guys are, I love that every year we're like, this is the Thanksgiving special. Where we just talk about what we're going to eat.
Talking about food. You're going to be listening to this the day before Thanksgiving, so a lot of you might be prepping.
Yeah, it might even...
We already did our shopping. We went yesterday.
Get out of
to
here.
the grocery store.
That's
smart. We tried to get in, get out. We got in, and we got out, and I couldn't believe it. And
did you self-check out?
We didn't. I thought about it very much. I was like, no, now you're being crazy, Helbig. But we're doing like all sides as of now. Because this is what we did like a couple years ago during pandemic when we couldn't go anywhere or be with anyone for Thanksgiving. And we had just moved into our new house. We were like, let's just not worry about it. And we're making, Elliot makes the most amazing broccoli casserole. So that's like his thing.
The one time when we were on Thanksgiving, he didn't make it. And I was like, oh, did I overstuff the oven?
No, he was like, I'm not trying to move anyone out of the way. It's fine. No, he was also...
I'm going to need this recipe, though. We don't have a set recipe we're using.
It's just like, it's super easy. Ritz crackers. It's really good. Just like buttery and delicious. So he's doing that. Then we're doing mashed potatoes, mac and cheese.
We're going to chips on mashed potatoes.
Yep. Yeah, Chip's a potato boy.
Yeah.
And then we're doing,
That's new merch.
Potato boy. Sweet potato casserole.
Okay, I'm teetering on whether to do that or not.
Yeah, I looked up a stuffing recipe that looks amazing.
Ooh.
So doing that, deviled eggs, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be slamming Imodium and Gas-X, and then
girl.
I'm gonna get high and just like let myself do what it wants.
Oh yeah, we're bringing. Forget we're talking to a lot of people. We're bringing mushrooms. We're going.
We're recording a podcast.
We're not just hanging out.
I know you guys you're in the best place for it.
I'm really excited to eat some goddamn food.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm like that. I was waiting to see how I was like hoping that I would feel well this week.
Yes,
and I do. So like we're gonna chow down.
Hell yeah.
I cannot wait.
Have you ever done because sometimes this is the move. Have you ever done the leftovers, which are really good with the sides? Spring rolls.
No.
So you get the little, the things where the tofu is.
Yeah.
And then you can put like broccoli casserole, this, that, blah, blah. Roll it up, fry them or air fry them, and then you dip in the gravy or the cranberry sauce.
Damn.
Also, I'm making cranberry sauce. I always make it from scratch.
Nice.
You know
nice,
what I mean?
Nice. But I don't think we even got cranberry sauce. Just reminded me.
You're crazy. Some people aren't cranberry sauce people, and you know what? You shouldn't have to force that.
No, not at all.
Oh man. Should we? Sorry. Do you have something?
No. What were you gonna? Well, I have a couple things, but
go ahead.
Okay.
I want to end on a kudja.
Oh, okay. Then let me do this first. Have you heard? Because speaking of, well, not even speaking at all about this whatsoever. Just putting this as a new topic. Stanley tumblers. Have you seen the Stanley tumbler that survived the car fire?
I did.
With ice still in it?
No, I didn't read that deet.
The woman posted a TikTok saying everyone's wondering if a Stanley cup can handle whatever. It can handle a car fire. She picks it up, jingle jangle, still ice in it.
That's
Everything in her car
insane.
is scorched. And then Stanley, the company, released a thing saying a stitch to the TikTok saying that they would send her more Stanley tumblers.
Yes, please.
And they're going to replace her car.
Oh, I love that.
I know. And then they also did the very smart thing saying, we've never done this before and we'll probably never do it again.
Okay, because I'm like...
People are just setting their cars on
I'm a Yeti girl. I'm like, should I burn down the house? How do you one-up that one? Like Yeti.
I would like a basement, please.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's the best advertising there could be.
It was. I was like, wow. It was incredible to see. I was shocked and amazed.
I wonder if they'll get her the same car or like a nicer one.
I don't know.
I hope it's a
they
nice
got to
one.
do like a nicer one. They got the money for
They
it.
gotta
They
do
got to
it.
make a show. If they're gonna make this a public philanthropic thing,
You got to
go
do
all
it.
the way.
I went to LA Auto Show yesterday.
Nice.
Because that's an annual tradition of ours. And it's
Right.
always the week of Thanksgiving. So we go and so Chip can be like just saying stuff about trucks for an hour and a half. And then being like, get in there and tell me what you think of this one. That's what it is. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it. Because they also have like a whole area that's like crazy modified cars.
Oh, fun.
And like all these like
Pimp My Ride kind of things.
But like really well done.
Yeah.
Like,
Not
you know, like
here's a fish tank in your trunk.
No, it'll be Chip being like, oh my God, they switched this with a Duramax, with a blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, man. Totally did. I'm going to go eat a pretzel. I love it.
Your impression of him sounds like, one of the characters from King of the Hill.
Boomhauer. God bless. Boomhauer and Charlie Day.
Yeah.
But I think it was Subaru area. I might be totally wrong.
Okay.
But they showed it was in the Bronco area, in the Ford Bronco area.
Ooh.
They showed the colors you could get in the car by colors of Yetis.
Oh.
And I was like, now that's a great brand integration.
That's a lovely integration. They go together very well.
Thank you.
Wow. That was just for you.
That was just for me. Yeah, so
Nice.
good for you, Stanley. I'm still a Yeti girl.
Yeah, and I'm whatever this company is that I got on Amazon, because I did leave this at my infusion center and I was so bummed about it, and I just reordered. So I'm on round two of my water bottle
6
already.
of chemo, round 2.
Round 2 of my water bottle, and yeah, we're doing well.
Wow. Okay. Could you?
Yeah, could you me?
Chip said this the other day, and
Uh-oh. So this is coming from a Chip. Okay.
this is coming from Chip. Is because we got 2 little stinkers who raise hell in this house.
They do.
And Chip said to me, "Could you deal if I had to go to the bathroom on pee pads?"
In the bathroom, though? No, wait. He
could only use the bathroom on pee pads. So
how does that work?
peeing on them,
Right.
squatting to poop, and he can very discreetly throw it away. But if he was in a public restroom, he would have to put down a pee pad. And
Where
go
does he throw that away in a public restroom?
in the trash can?
That's going to stink up and ruin that entire public restroom.
Well, I don't think he poops in public much.
You'd find out.
But,
This is how you find out.
but it would be a pee. Could you deal if you knew that when Elliot was going to the bathroom, he was grabbing a pee pad?
No, absolutely not. Quick, no.
But also, you don't use the bathroom in front of each other, so he might already be.
But if he's at my parents' house for Thanksgiving and goes to the bathroom, and then we all just hear crinkle, crinkle, crinkle in the bathroom, I'm gonna know what's going on.
Comes out with a trash bag.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I'll take out the trash for no reason. Don't ask any questions. Or if he's on a plane, or if
plane would be awkward.
That situation would be really, really tough.
Yeah.
And, I would just have a hard time understanding.
Well, of course, Chip's if it was a medical condition.
And this is am I the asshole? I'm willing to be the asshole.
Really? If right now something happened and the doctor was like, "We're sorry, Elliot, but it's pee pads for life."
But I'd be like, did we skip diaper? We skipped diaper, and so we're going for
Here's the thing.
a deconstructed diaper.
I think I'd rather have my partner
On a pee pad.
than wear a diaper.
Yeah.
A puffy little...
Have they updated diapers? Are they making them more discreet?
For you mean the older generation?
Or babies.
Or
I don't
incontinent?
know.
No, I think babies, they're
Babies,
still
who
just little
cares?
marshmallow
Well,
butts.
also, if they fall, it cushions them. But
babies,
for older
who
people...
cares is just my motto.
Yeah, babies, who cares?
Who cares?
They have plenty of products on the market.
For reals.
But for older people that have to wear diapers, have we started making them look sleeker? That feels like a Skims should get in there and do something there.
Oh my God, we love Skims.
We do love Skims.
I don't know if we have an ad for them this week, but I'm
wearing them right now.
I'm obsessed with
and
Skims.
I couldn't even feel them. Couldn't even feel them because it's just so gentle on my body.
It's a second skin. It's a skim.
Is that what it is? Is that how they do that?
I think so. Right? It's not skim milk.
Never thought about it. I thought it was like Kim, Kim.
But it's like
Kardashian.
skin with Kim.
Yeah,
I
that
never
makes
even
sense.
thought about the fact that her name is in it.
See what happens when we decide to think about something? So many things go unthought about in our lives.
Focused on the S. You were focused on the M.
Yeah.
Skims.
Wow. See, this is the minute I'm not a detail-oriented person, but the minute I decide to think about something, a whole world opens up.
I'm truly the people need to know. Is it because it makes you skinny? It's skin or it's Kim's? Anywho.
Wow.
But there's Poise. And there's diaper brands like Lisa Rinna promoted.
Yeah.
That
depends. Is that
on
depends?
what? No, just kidding.
Lol.
I don't know if she did Poise or someone did Poise. I've never said Poise this much.
I didn't know it was a brand. This is the first time hearing of it. I just think there's a world in which our technology could advance the form and the function of the adult diaper.
Yeah, I
on
think
this
so too.
holiday eve of the most eating holiday of the year, I think it's relevant for us to think about how we can elevate the adult diaper.
I agree. I did fall under an ad on Instagram, and you've probably seen them. I got overalls that are covered in Thanksgiving food.
No, I haven't. But now that you've said it, my phone's right here. Hopefully it pops up later today.
Thanksgiving food overalls. Because I realized once I got them, there are some holly leaves on it. I think it's actually Christmas. But I'm going to rock those. But you know what else I'm going to do? I got to go to Michael's. I'm going to set up an area with a bunch of plain sweatshirts and iron-on sweaters.
Nice.
And so people can like make their little slogan or say what their favorite food is.
That's great.
And then my friend Nick was like, I was already planning on bringing paints and feathers so people could do hand turkeys.
You guys really are doing some mushrooms down there.
But we won't be serving any mushrooms because I don't like them.
Oh.
Anywho, this was fun.
This was really fun. I hope you guys, if you sell it, because I forget, Thanksgiving is only a U.S. holiday.
Oh, right.
This
Sorry,
week.
y'all.
So internationally, I hope you have a normal, cool Thursday.
Sorry, chums. Sorry, mates.
It's not only British and Australia.
Lo siento.
There you go.
Anyway, this got weird.